Wow.
Fell asleep at the wheel, and our car ended up in a ditch. He managed to escape, but I remained trapped inside, sustaining numerous injuries. My right arm's radius, ulna, and wrist were fractured, along with my shoulder bone, collarbone, and rib cage. The injuries to my rib cage resulted in severe damage to my lungs and liver, making it difficult to breathe. I also lost control over my urinary and bowel functions, which necessitates the use of a bag. However, the most life-altering injury was to my spine. 3 vertebrae were completely crushed, leaving me paralyzed for the rest of my life. This accident took place in a remote area of Balochistan, where there was no immediate medical aid available. I was stranded in that overturned car, but thankfully, many kind-hearted individuals came to my rescue. They improvised and transported me on a 4-wheeler Jeep to a hospital 3 hours away. The journey was excruciatingly painful, as I was already broken and battered. They hastily rushed me to the hospital, where I discovered that half of my body was fractured, while the other half was paralyzed. It was a devastating realization. I remained in the hospital for 2.5 months, undergoing multiple surgeries. Titanium implants were needed to repair my arm and back, earning me the endearing nickname the Iron Lady of Pakistan. Sometimes, I wonder how easy it is for me to recount all of this, and I realize that when you can share your story without shedding tears, it means you have healed. Applause. Those 2.5 months in the hospital were truly dreadful. I will not fabricate stories just to inspire you. I was at the brink of despair. One day, a doctor approached me with heartbreaking news. He said that he had heard of my passion for art, but regretfully informed me that I would never be able to paint again due to the deformities in my arm and wrist. The next day, another doctor delivered another blow, revealing that my spinal injury was severe, and I would never walk again. I took a deep breath, accepting this reality and saying, "It's all right." Then came the devastating news that, due to my spinal injury and the fixations in my back, I would never be able to conceive a child. That day, I was shattered. I vividly remember asking my mother why me. It was at that moment that I began questioning my existence, why I was even alive. What was the purpose of living when I couldn't walk, pursue my art, or experience the joy of motherhood? As women, we often feel incomplete without children. I felt destined to be an incomplete woman for the rest of my life. It seemed as though people feared I would end up divorced, consumed by their own worries. I want to express my gratitude to everyone who believed in me, especially my mother, who stood by me in my darkest moments. Her unwavering support and belief in me gave me strength. Life is not always easy, and we often expect it to be. But challenges and trials are what make us stronger. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Don't give up when things get tough. We have this idea of perfection in our minds, but nothing in this world is perfect. Embrace your imperfections because they make you who you are. You don't have to conform to society's expectations of perfection. Listen to your heart and be true to yourself. Being perfect for others is not important. What matters is making someone smile, doing good for those around you, and connecting with others through empathy. Pain has the power to connect us with others. It is a blessing in disguise. Use your own pain to understand and help others who are suffering. Embrace each breath you take as a blessing. Many people dream of having the life you are living right now. Celebrate your life and live it fully. Don't die before your death by merely going through the motions.